My name's John Osorio-Buck. I'm an artist from the Boston area in Massachusetts. I work with structures, and even though that sounds like a fairly common way of describing works, whether you're a composer, a sculptor, or a dancer, it's a way for me to explore space. Very common way for me to talk about my work is to introduce myself as saying I build forts. That's a way that many people can find entry into the work without seeming overly complex about the objects. Now, while my work is very physical in the sense that it takes up a lot of space, I consider my work actually to be more conceptual in nature. I don't think of the object in themselves as the end product, but merely a vehicle, oftentimes to commence dialogues, think about larger issues where the object, whether it be a camper, a porta potty, or a shipping container, aren't necessarily as an object in themselves as just a shipping container. Often in my projects, I will perform them in public spaces, whether that's living on a raft in Boston Harbor, building a traditional hay bale house in downtown Omaha. There's a performance and accessibility to the general public, which I may not usually get doing projects in art spaces. I find that if I am in dialogue with the public through my works, I find a greater relevance in the objects, and also from what I get from the public and what they bring to the table. Not merely just a one-sided conversation as the artist addressing the public. Currently, in this exhibition is a cab-over camper, which is a traditional American vehicle used for exploring wilderness spaces or the edges of wilderness spaces. I was very excited when I found out about the McCall Center. I visited here 2 years ago looking for the windows for the camper. There's one of the few salvage yards of Airstreams and camping vehicles in North Carolina, and I visited the McCall Center and really fell in love with the space. I'm hoping to continue this process of working on mobile shelters, doing a number of projects where possibly I can bring them out of the studio spaces and perform them in public here.